Hey, let me flip some shit. Hey, let me spit some shit. The reason it's called murder by numbers is not a coincidence. But let me spit my rhymes. Spell out Tupac Shakur equals 139. T's the 20th letter, use the 21st, P's the 16th. My nigga, just never mind. Hey, take my word for it, it equals 139. Keep that in your mind and think about the day he died. 13th day of the 9th month looks like 139. But wait, it gets deep. Remember his last album, All Eyes on Me, came out in 96, February 13th. Yeah, nigga, 213. And he repped the 213. And he was getting all the paper. Middle fingers to all the haters. All eyes dropped, he dropped dead. 213 days later. This shit a perfect script, let's be clear. Cause 1996 was a leap year. I had a lot on my mind when I started writing. Pain up inside, man, this shit is frightening. And it ain't no way that I can hide it.
Man, shout out to that person, man. That person got a lot of talent. After this video's over, I'm going to leave a link to his YouTube channel. His name is Cam Newton. He spells it KHAM _ and the word Newton. He wrote a song dedicated to Gematria and Murder by Numbers. He has a lot of other songs as well. But yeah, I like that song a lot. And it's perfect because we're going to discuss the death of Tom Brownie, who passed away today at the age of 62. And he played most of his career with the Cincinnati Reds. And you guys saw that, right? Reds equals 62 in Gematria. So how perfect for a legendary Reds player to die at the age of 62. Now, I looked into who this man was because I wasn't too familiar with him, but I read that he pitched a perfect game against the Los Angeles Dodgers back in 1988, and he also pitched a game in the World Series against the Oakland Athletics. That year, the Oakland Athletics played the Cincinnati Reds in the World Series, and they were the favorite, and the Cincinnati Reds ended up sweeping the Oakland A's. And Tom Brownie pitched Game 3 of that World Series, so... And what I'm about to show you guys in this video is how his death is connected to not only his perfect game, but also that game that he played in the World Series. And speaking of the World Series, the guy died 44 days after the Houston Astros just won the World Series on November 5th, something we predicted. The Astros just won the World Series on the anniversary of the Astro World's tragedy that happened in Houston. They died on the Astros won the World Series on the 1-year anniversary. How about that, right? On the Astro World tragedy anniversary. The Astros win the World Series. Like the guy said in the song, none of this stuff is coincidence. They put it right in your face. The guy dies at 62. He played for the Reds. You just add up the words. Reds equals 62. There's a lot of other things that's interesting about this man's death. You know, they don't have a cause of death, but they are reporting that he died. But that's the only thing they're giving us, according to Fox and TMZ. You know, today is a day with 73 numerology. And we know sacrifice is 62 and also 73. And let me just open up the calculator in case you guys just found this channel for the first time. So Gematria is the simple practice of coding numbers into words, and there's 4 base ciphers. And all you're doing is just like the guy said in the song. Every letter has a numerical value. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. That's called the alphabetical order. And this website is called Ordinal. So, you know, you type in A equals 1, you type in Z equals 26. English language is the English alphabet is a 26-letter alphabet. This cipher here is a little different than this one. What you do here is you convert all the double-digit letters into single-digit numbers. So you guys saw how Z is 26. By adding these two numbers together, you get the value of it in the reduction cipher. So 2 plus 6 is 8. The letter Z has a value of 8 in this cipher. And these two ciphers is the alphabetic order in reverse. So if you guys heard the song, the guy was saying that Tupac Shakur equals 139. And he died on 13/9 on September 13th in the year 96. And 13/9 looks a lot like the number 139. What he didn't mention is that 139 is a 34th prime number, and rapper and murder are both 34 as well. He also talked about how Tupac died 213 days after his All Eyes on Me album, which came out on 2/13. And drive-by shooting is 2/13, death is 2/13, and of course Tupac repped Los Angeles, which is the 213 area code. So that's how this stuff works. So if you notice, you write Reds, It equals 62. It also equals 46 and 19. He's dead on the 19th of December on the 19th date numerology. A sacrifice is also 46 and 62. Just like Reds, and he died at the age of 62. You write out sacrifice. Notice sacrifice is 73. You know what else is 73? The word perfect. Again, this is the guy that pitched the perfect game. Perfect is also 37, like Dodgers, that was the opponent that he was playing that day. And he ended up down on the day with 73 and 37 numerology as well. But sacrifice is 73, like perfect, like he died on the day with 73 numerology. Sacrifice is also 46, right? We saw Reds is 46 and 62. Now there's probably a 170 in this ritual, but I wasn't able to find it. But I did notice that he died 130 days after his upcoming birthday, and human sacrifice equals 130. Right? So let's just take a look. So Browning, he was born on April 28th, 1960, and he's dead, like I said, 130 days before his upcoming birthday, before his 63rd birthday. And that's also a big number to baseball because Major League Baseball is 63 and Major League is 63. So you can also say he died in his 63rd year of life, right? That's a big baseball number. So look, from December 19th, which is today, to his upcoming birthday is 130 days. And like we saw, human sacrifice is 130. Now, there's a lot of other interesting things about this man's death. I couldn't believe all the things that I was finding. So look, so we know he died at 62, right? Reds is 62. Nice sacrifice. He died on the 73 numerology. Padre, perfect is 73, like Los Angeles Dodgers. That was the team that he played against when he got that perfect game on September 16th, 1988. Now, this is what's remarkable about all this stuff, right? So that year, 1988, the MLB season, it began on April 4th. You see it up here? It started on April 4th and it concluded. The season ended on October 20th. Right? So April 4th. And the game that he pitched, the perfect game, was played on September 16th of that year. And if you notice, from the start of the season, which was April 4th, 1988, to the day he pitched that perfect game, it was 165 days later. And Tom Browning, by beating the Dodgers, he became 16-5 for the season. See that? He became 16-5. This was the box score that day. Reds scored 1 run in the bottom of the 6th, and the Dodgers didn't score or hit the ball at all. They just had 1 error. And notice the 130. Right? They had 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors. Like 130. The guy ended up dying 130 days after his upcoming birthday. Again, human sacrifice is 130. So his death connected to that perfect game, and is also connected to that World Series game that he won for the Cincinnati Reds. Where's that at? Notice in Gematria, right, using the 4-base ciphers, his name is 150, 147, and 57, just like World Series. World Series is 147 and 57 and 150 in reverse, matching 3 values with the name Tom Browning. And the 1990 World Series, that was the 87th edition of the World Series, and his full name, Thomas Leo Browning, equals 87 in Gematria. So he had the perfect name to play in the 87th edition of the World Series. And so this was the game here that he played against, this is the World Series game that he played. And if you notice here, he pitched 92, he threw 92 pitches that game, right? 92 pitches. He pitched 6 innings, allowed 6 hits and 3 runs, and threw 92 pitches. And what is Cincinnati Reds and Gematria? Well, it's 92. So you guys see how scripted it all is? Like, everything about this man's career was scripted. His death was scripted. And they connected to the things that were important to the man in his career, right? So his death synced up with his perfect game, where the Reds had 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors, like 130. Guy ended up dying 130 days before his birthday. So they matched his death to the things that were important during his baseball career. And then he pitched up a game in the World Series, threw 92 pitches for the team that equals 92. Stuff is not a coincidence. And the guy had the perfect name to pitch in the World Series, right? His name was 87, like I was the 87th edition of the World Series. And that game was also, the World Series game was 174 days after his birthday, and Cincinnati equals 174. And like I said, he died 44 days after the Astros just won the World Series and killed in execution number 44. Now I looked on StatMuse and looks like he played 213 games for his career. Going back to what that rapper was saying in that song about Tupac and 213, right? The word death is 213. That number gets used a lot, and this guy just happened to play in 213 baseball games. He had 123 wins and 90 losses. That's 213. Do the math. And this was his stats here. Played most of his career with the Cincinnati Reds. I think he retired with the Royals. I think that is. Yeah, the Kansas City Royals. He played, I think he pitched 2 games for the Royals. But most of his career was with the Reds. And he probably played those 2 games just to hit that 213 mark. Right? So R.I.P. to this man, another dead celebrity, another dead athlete. Right before the MLB season starts, right? The MLB season is scheduled for March 30th. We're going to see a lot of more baseball players dropping dead. I'm not surprised that this man is dead 44 days after the World Series because, kill is 44, faithful number. But, just how about that? Like, this was 1988. I was barely 1 when this game was played. And the game was already rigged in 1988. So, it's just... you guys think it's a coincidence the guy became 16-5, 165 days into the season? No. Pitched a perfect game against the 73 team. Perfect as 73, like Los Angeles Dodgers. And I think isn't September 13th, the September 16th, the date that leaves 73 days in a year? Hold on, let me see something. Because I think it is. September 16th. I think September 16th leaves 73 days in a year. No, it leaves 106. My bad. 106. I think it's either his birthday or something that leaves 73 days in a year. But either way, I think we've seen enough. RIP to him. And let me look up this person's YouTube channel so you guys can follow this guy has a lot of music dedicated to this work. So let me just look him up so you guys can follow him and support his stuff, because this guy, funny, he has 97 views, and I've listened to that song like 5 times. It hasn't changed. It's just YouTube messing with his stuff. So it's Cam Newton. Let me look it up. It's still going so slow. All right, so I think, this is it right here. Let's see, you got a song called Gematria. You got some other music. Why my stuff is freezing, man? And I can't find the guy's video for some reason on here. Where did his video go? I know what I'll do. I'll just link it from my phone into the chat. Okay, so it should be in the chat now. I'm gonna pin it. So there it is. Oh, go back. Here it is. What's going on? Why they can't show the video? Hold on. Be patient, you guys. 1 second. Oh, I know what it is. He spells it a little bit different. So it's you type in Gematria and you type in Camille. It should come up this way. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, but that is the channel. I don't understand why. Whatever. But yeah, this is the video here. So let me just put it in the chat. And delete this one. Okay, so this is the video here. All right. So this right here. So the YouTube channel is Cam Newton. Yeah, that was the one. 97 subscribers, and the video got 97 views. So just leave a comment. Thank you. All right, so there it is. All right. All right, so thanks everybody for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your Monday. Just say hi to everybody. What's going on, Evie Palmer? Adrian, what's going on? What's going on, Bronx? Marco. Oh, so the link is to a song that somebody made for this community. It's called Gematria. And it's a pretty nice song. He has other music. I just want you guys to support people who are making songs like that, because that's what we need. We need this work to be out, to be spread. So if it's through the music, if it's through the videos, however it is, let's just get the work out there. All right, no problem, Marco. Yeah, that song is tough. I like it. He's nice too. He got a flow. All right, but I'll leave it there. Like I said, rest in peace to Tom Browning. Stuff is unfortunate how this stuff continues to happen. Have you heard of Young Slowby? Young Slowby sounds familiar. Isn't that the guy that was sicked up with Kobe? Yeah, I've heard of him. What about him? Did he kick the bucket? Oh, he got that cross tattoo. Oh yeah, he's shot dead. He is dead. Oh yeah, I think I made a video about him. This was August 6th. Yeah, I made a video about him. I remember this guy. He got shot and killed. Yeah, I remember. He on 8/6, like 86, blood sacrifice 86. I think I have him on my blog. Yeah, California rapper Young Slowby dead at 29. His name is Deshaun Victor, which equals 50 like Freemasonry, Secret Society, and Rosicrucian. Yeah, he was synced up with Kobe Bryant. I remember this man. The name Young Slowby is 135 like Kobe Bean Bryant. I mean, just think about it. Slowby, Kobe. He died on a 35-day numerology. Rap is 35. He died at 29 from a shooting. Shooting is 109, the 29th prime number. And he died on 8-5, like his name is 58, right? Which is written at 5/8. And basketball is 85 as well. Synced up with Kobe Bryant. He died on the 218th day of the year, and that death is 213 in Sumerian. It says here that he was associated with Draco the Ruler, who was stabbed to death in 2021. And Draco the Ruler equals 213. Okay, so the news broke on the 218th day of the year, excuse me. And this guy died on the 217th day of the year, and Draco the Ruler is 217. This rapper was synced up with Draco the Ruler. Yeah, I remember making a video about this, man. Had 33 posts. Yep, same old stuff, you know. Dead on August 5th, 5/8. How you doing, Bike X? What's going on? Yep. But I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining us. Peace.